Hey, everybody, it's Connor and Keith from the Mean Boys podcast.
Hey, everybody.
Happy 9/11.
Woo! With Steve Rannazzisi.
I am so excited.
Oh, man, never have I been so stoked that a famous person didn't put two and two together in time to not make a mistake.
Poor guy.
No, follow Steve, listen to his new podcast. He was so much fun. He was really a good sport about this whole thing.
Yeah, Steve's awesome. And look, I know you guys will probably be mad that we didn't give him the business on 9/11 more than we did, but frankly, he's a millionaire with a career and a family who came to our crack house to do a shitty podcast. So
and the truth is, my plan was like, okay, as soon as the show stops being funny, I'll bring up 9/11 and just run it into the ground. He actually stayed funny the whole time.
Oh, he was great. And Steve's a fucking nice guy. He's always been real cool to us. So that's what it is. It's a lot of fun. I think you guys are going to like it. We're sponsored, as always, by Don Carlo's Taco Shop in La Jolla, California.
Conveniently located across the street from the La Jolla Comedy Store. Go to eataburrito.com for all your burrito internet-related needs.
The finest Mexican food money can buy,
and
as
check
I've
this
said
out.
many times.
Maybe you ate your Don Carlo's burrito. You're feeling kind of sleepy. You want to lay down on something. But oh no, you don't have a couch.
Well, I mean, I could, like, in theory, blow one up in a long, arduous process.
Yeah, or you could go fuck yourself, and you could buy a Comfort Ninja inflatable lounger.
Whoa, what, Keith?
Hell of a segue. The Comfort Ninja inflatable lounger, again, is a sponsor of the Mean Boys podcast. It's inflatable furniture. It doubles as a pool toy. You can take it on land, on sea, anywhere you want to go. It rolls up conveniently.
Wait. So this comes in probably, like, just brown and taupe and
No, it comes
gray.
in an assload of colors.
Whoa, what kind of colors?
I'll have you know I still have not received that information.
Oh, okay. I was setting you up for fun colors, Keith, but
yeah,
you missed that one.
Oh, yeah, fun. That kind of colors.
How about red, probably?
Yeah, there's no...
presumably blue.
Yeah, I want to say taupe. I think that's a color.
I already said taupe. That was one of my boring colors when I was hyping it up.
Oh.
Anyway, well, here's what you do with this thing. You use the patented fat fuck scoop air technology.
There's no external pump. You don't have to blow shit up.
Yeah, if you've ruined your lungs through years of smoking or, yelling
or
on
just being me.
Yeah, exactly. Or just being a fat guy that doesn't move unless it's completely necessary.
We're really selling to our demographic.
Yeah.
Hey, are you disgusting?
Yeah. Well, get yourself a fucking air blob to sit your fat ass onto. You scoop air into it. Some kind of shit happens. I don't have one yet, so I don't really know, but it sounds cool. And then you sit on it and wait for death. And guess what? You get a 20%, I think, 20%
discount if you click on the Amazon link in the show notes and use the promo code NINJA.
Also in the show notes this week, the Big Meek, you can follow him on Twitter. One of our longest, most diehard supporters has created a Mean Boys wiki. So if you'd like to read the poorly grammarized, misspelled ramblings of the Big Meek or contribute an article yourself, you can go check that out.
Yeah, and if somebody with like a 10th grade reading level would like to go fix that would be amazing.
Oh, I like the charm of
the charm of just having this like ramshackle, just broken down shed of a wiki.
Oh, completely. Yeah, it's like one of those. This is the internet version of like one of those gas stations where it's like we're just selling whatever fell off the truck this month,
Yeah, but it is pretty cool. Thank you for making that, and go fuck around on that. Go input some info,
guys. If you're wondering what to get me for 9/11, and I know a lot of you probably are, might I suggest a Mean Boys iTunes review? We're at 97 reviews, Keith, and once we get to 100,
stupid.
We get to hang out with Mark Maron. All right, we get free Me Undies. I'm gonna make Me Undies and Mack Weldon cage fight it out for our fucking sponsorship. All right, as of right now, I don't endorse either of those products. All right, my fucking
I'm freeballing until further notice.
Yeah, my approval is up for grabs.
Yeah, my nuts are a free agent, baby.
This is one we got that I absolutely fucking loved. He who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into the abyss also gazes into you. F. Nietzsche, a review of a comedy podcast.
And that's how many stars?
Oh, that'd be fine.
Beautiful.
We got a Kurt Vonnegut one. We're getting just a bunch of weird fucking negative like poetry excerpts. So go leave us one of those. You could be review 100, or if you're review 98 or 99, who cares? Just fucking help us out, all right? And if you think that you know what, I'd like to do that, but I wish I could involve my credit card information. The Mean Boys Patreon is always there.
That's 100%. We've been getting a lot of fun donors. We have a lot of fun shit planned.
We got some good bonus content this week, just telling school stories mostly. That was a good time. Memory lane. And other than that, you got to come to the live show. By
the way, quick note before we plug that. I want to thank everybody who came to the good, the rad, the mean, by which I mean not Connor.
Yeah.
We gave you, spoiler alert, we gave you a lot of shit about that.
Oh, good. I'm excited to hear.
Yeah, you'll hear and see very soon.
Yeah.
But if you guys came to that, we raised a shit ton of money. for the SPLC, who do a lot of really
We
good
also
work.
gave them a couple ninja lounges. I don't know what they're going to do with those. But I'm just kidding. We did not.
No, we didn't. Mercy no.
In no way do we.
We didn't even give them the 20% discount.
We
They gotta
didn't
pay
even
full price.
Yeah, we didn't even send them a cooler full of California burritos.
No,
from
and
San
for those of
Diego.
you who have been tweeting and asking because you were out of town, we will be putting the audio and some of the video up for that. Tom Goss took his first go around with the dominatrix this time, and it got uncomfortable.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that.
It's pretty great. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for coming. September 19th, Harvell's in Long Beach. Live Mean Boys.
8:30 p.m. Already confirmed. We've got some Mean Boys favorites. Kelly Ryan, the female Tom extraordinaire, will be there in the flesh, as well as
And Nat by Mel, Jew of note.
yeah, aka Fats Baymel.
I forgot about Fats by
Yeah,
Mel.
he showed me someone on Reddit who's like, "Bro, you got to do more Fats Baymel," just like commenting on one of his stand-up shots.
I saw that.
Yeah, this character that is objective, that has there's nothing behind it.
Yeah, so that's September 19th at 8:30. Pick up your tickets, follow us, and we'll be tweeting the link out very, very soon.
Yeah, it'll be in the show notes too.
Yeah.
Other than that, enjoy a 9/11 Christmas spectacular with the one and only Steve Rannazzisi. Hey everybody, welcome to the Mean Boys podcast. Half of marriages end in divorce and the other half just takes selfies with craft beer.
I'm Keith Carey.
I'm Steve Rannazzisi.
I'm Tom Goss.
And I'm...
A white power ice cream cone.
Yep.
We've already spent a good 20 minutes today making fun of Connor's shitty mohawk.
Yep, it's going on day 4 of the Mohawk, and it has not gotten any easier.
Yeah, we talked about this on the Patreon stuff, but for anybody, regular listeners who haven't heard yet, Connor let Tom give him a mohawk, and it went exactly how you thought it would.
It wasn't my fault. I cut my own hair, and it looks better than that. That's on his head. Connor did this.
No, it doesn't.
I like that Steve just started investigating the
The
infrastructure.
neck is gnarly. You have
Yeah, no,
you have
he
neck
did
hairs
this
that are
one.
longer than the top of your head.
It's pretty. It's
You have
pretty.
like
Well, to be
different
fair,
lengths
after
of
the-
hair on your
I
head.
know, and the shortest is up there.
After the Marine Corps put that serum in him, it's kind of gone haywire. Steve, any quick reactions to the fucking Mohawk?
Oh, it's. You mean you look like I said a Croatian money launderer? Who like just got here like 3 months ago. You're like, this is a great America. Yeah,
I'm just the guy hanging out in the back of the bodega with a lead pipe all day.
Like you got into the dogfighting business for the love of the game.
I was like, whoa. What do you mean we're going to take a cut of the bets? I thought this was just to make it more exciting. I mean, I thought we were going to make our money off the popcorn. You know?
This is a non-profit dogfighting ring.
Yeah, just the refreshments. We're like, oh my god, fucking $8 for a Miller High Life. I just want to fucking come see the dog fights. Welcome,
2-drink minimum, buddy. 2-drink minimum.
yeah, welcome Steve Rannazzisi to the studio.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
This is what I feel bad about with the guests is like I feel bad asking a person who has a career to do this or a person who has a family to do this. Steve has both.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's really just rude of him he had to park his car in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
I parked it behind 3 garbage pails, which seemed to be okay, and then I was like, this doesn't seem. I was literally behind the the garbage pails were towards the street, and I was like.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to move. Just moved around to another spot.
Well, because the waste management guy is just going to be
Yeah,
like,
like
I guess I can just hit this guy with my big fucking...
you know how those things go in,
trash
just pick it
grab
up? I'm just
handle?
picturing
Yeah,
it going
yeah.
into my door.
And then your car is getting forklifted into a
And
dump
it's like,
truck.
I got more. You guys get charged extra.
It's like, sorry, you shouldn't have been in
heavier.
this neighborhood.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
Yeah, no.
All my shit's gone.
That's actually what you do anytime there's a Mercedes in Echo Park is you have to flip it into the back of the fucking green thing.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, it's already 500 degrees. We've run out of steam. I think it's time to get into our first segment. Let's do the Mexican joke-off, gang.
Ay, so topical.
Oh boy.
All right.
I guess I'll take us away this week.
Cool.
Fucking shit, here we go. Donald Trump told Houston flood survivors to, quote, have a good time. This was after he told a rape survivor, I sent the $10,000 for this month through Western Union. Just wait a few days for it to clear, Carol.
Jesus Christ. Did he really say that?
He did, yeah.
I just like the idea that he thinks they're just boogie boarding through the wreckage of a city.
Yeah, no, I mean, he did the same thing where he was like, he's walking to the helicopter and like, any words for the hurricane, people facing the hurricane? He's like, good luck, guys.
He's the same guy that looked up into the sun when everyone told, like, he's like, Mother Nature does not you can't defeat me, Mother Nature.
I fear not Earth.
Who elected the sun? Okay, I'm greater.
All the lizard conspiracy people must have lost their mind when he looked directly into the sun. That's not
Sunning
lizard
himself,
politics.
he's clearly charging up for
Yeah.
Yeah, that is classic lizard shit.
Yeah, he's charging up to learn to fly or something. Like,
Wait, is the lizard thing that says like he's in an Illuminati? Or something?
I mean, you know.
He can't. Donald Trump's not in the Illuminati.
No,
there's got to be a separate Illuminati.
he could be their mascot. You know, like a Pepe the Frog or whatever the fuck they call him.
I think
Pepe the Frog.
I get
You
lost.
know the Pepe the Frog?
The green racist frog, Steve?
Pepe Le Pew the Frog.
Yeah. You know that raping frog?
Yeah.
that we're all okay with, and then 2012
Frog did rape.
happened, and we're like, oh, okay, this is maybe a bad. Maybe we'll cut those out of reruns.
Japan debuted the first ordained robot priest, which performed services for the first time this week. The company is hoping to launch a Muslim model in time for CD Ramadan.
Jesus Christ.
They don't all have to be Trump rape jokes. Some of them could just be whimsical.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott, the football player for the Cowboys. Had a
Yeah, this is already
six-game-
going to be bad.
6-game suspension for domestic violence. He got it upheld in court. But due to scheduling issues, he'll still get to play against the Giants this week, which is great for the Cowboys because now he gets to beat up on 53 more pussies before going to serve suspension.
I have him on my fantasy team.
So you're going to play him this week.
Yeah, fuck
then
yeah.
he's gotta
And then
serve
just fuck
6
the rest of
fucking-
the season. Yeah.
6 weeks.
We talked a couple of weeks ago about starting a fantasy, like, celebrities beating up women league. Where we
Can you
just
believe
track
that,
their
though?
stats.
It's like he gets to play because of his scheduling. Like, because his ruling didn't come in time, he gets to play.
That's
even
fucking
though
nuts.
he's, like, guilty of horrific crimes against his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's.
Scheduling.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I don't know if this is.
But guys, we
Yeah,
had
I'm
the
not
pink
gonna get
stripes for domestic violence,
That's
so
right.
it's
The
fine.
whole month of October.
It's like, we do not support violence against women, but, like, we all have a thing at 3, so we're just going to move this up.
But the cheerleaders serve drinks to the stands now.
Oh, geez. The cheerleaders are all just in hazmat suits on the other side of the field.
Yeah, what did they have them wearing that stuff to actually cover up the black eyes?
Oh, God. Tom, you're up.
In a fight for school supplies, a woman brandished a gun at a Walmart, making her the ruler of that Walmart. I think that's how you become manager there.
Yeah, they're just like, all right, let's get your vest.
Yeah, you buy the gun in aisle 2 and then use it. That's how you become the rule. That's how. Yeah.
When I worked at Walmart, I worked there on Black Friday one year, and I saw the gnarliest shit I've ever seen. Which, like, there was like an old lady who picked up like the last of these TVs that were on sale, and then just this big Orange County cholo just ran up and just kicked her in the stomach.
Stomach?
Yeah, it was like full on, like, this is Sparta. He just hauled back and just bottom of the foot in her gut, and she just went down. And then he just quietly takes the TV and goes to check out. And like, we all saw it happen, but nobody was going to be like, well,
Hey, I'll take the next kick.
yeah, exactly. We're like, you can be a problem for someone outside.
Well, it's like, I'm gonna have to stay an hour after my shift to give a police report if I just
Yeah, or I could
You
say
get overtime for that? Time and a half at least if you get to fill out a police report after hours?
You think, right?
Yeah, you would hope.
You guys need to watch the video because one of the funniest things is they're all beating the shit out of each other. And then one pulls out the gun, and you see the two employees and are just kind of staring at her. And she pulls out the gun, and this one black employee turns around and goes,
he's like, no. Yeah, I've seen how this story ends. Nope.
Yeah. Fucking nah, though. And just runs through the wall Kool-Aid Man
puts on
style.
a Kmart vest and just like stares at his shoes, slumbers down. All right. A portion of the 134 freeway will be named after President Obama. This motion will replace the freeway's previous name, the Armenian Superhighway.
It goes right through Glendale.
Yeah, that's
live
exactly
up
the
there.
stretch that he gets because he went to Occidental College. And you know what you want to do on a podcast is regional humor that is going to be relevant.
I know, we made a
If
shocking
you
amount
love
of
that, you
Glendale
wait to get to my
references.
Latuna fire joke.
Oh, hell yeah.
A website reported that a Pennsylvania couple saw an image of Jesus and a sonogram of their unborn baby. In related news, a more honest website reported that a Pennsylvania couple are about to have a fucking ugly baby. Because he looks like Jesus.
Jesus isn't ugly.
I mean,
for a baby.
I've seen ugly Jesus in some churches, but then there's some like beautiful Jesuses.
Generally, Jesus is kind of hot.
Also, Jesus started out as a baby. They could mean baby Jesus.
I mean, how would you know, though?
I mean,
You wearing a shirt that says, I'm Jesus? Like...
If you showed me a sonogram of like a black baby and a white baby, like I couldn't tell the difference between any baby. I'm like, I don't know if this baby has an extra
well,
leg.
you know, the
I never even
sonogram's
see
in
the
black
baby.
and
I
white.
could definitely tell you the difference between a black baby and a white baby.
Yeah.
Well, the difference is
As
a
a
divorce.
father, you have
all right?
to know that. When that baby comes out, you're like, hey, hold on. Something's not right here.
You're holding up paint swatches.
Wait a minute.
Well, yeah, when you look at the sonogram, could you see it? Because I've
Oh, a
seen sonogram
sonogram.
of myself, and I'm like, this looks like fucking nothing, Mom.
No, they all look like like a peanut, like a.
Yeah, it's like shitty baby radar. It's like
Yeah.
you can't really figure out what's going on in there.
Yeah.
It's the best picture you've ever taken, Connor.
This is going to be a fun podcast for your kids to listen to. He's like, yeah, I felt nothing. I saw,
Yeah.
I was like,
Not at all.
I don't know. My
Yeah,
wife has
whatever.
to take a big shit or something.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
isn't even a joke.
Good. Neither the rest of mine.
Sarah Huckabee just looks like she's happy when she's fucking her dad. That's it. I've watched a lot of these press conferences. She just looks miserable whether she's given economic stuff, whatever. But I could just tell she probably only is happy when she's fucking her old dad.
Yeah, I got to figure. Well, Mike Huckabee seems like the kind of guy to have like a weird, creepy Tyler's and Tiaras kind of like relationship.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Where he's like, Sarah, you're not wearing enough makeup before you go out. You know?
You're not produced enough for my daughter.
Yeah.
I feel like she started, and he was like, I don't want to fuck my daughter. And she's like, shut up, pussy. And just kind of bullied him into it.
Yeah, she's got like the worst like nightmare I think I could have is like customer service environment. She has an expired coupon, like like she seems like she would just go ape shit, and she's like, so it's the 3rd, but since it's 12 hours different, I can't have the extra.
It's not
fucking
about the
tub of
dish
Clorox.
towels. It's about the principle. And then you're stuck there for 45
She
more minutes.
returned shoes like 6 months later.
Oh, God.
And in the dream, she's like, "Can I speak to your manager?" And I look down at my vest. I'm like, "I am the manager."
You're like praying for that Walmart cholo to show up.
Oh fuck! Can Sean Spicer come back, please?
The Boston Red Sox were busted cheating in baseball using Apple Watches. Bostonians are defending themselves, saying, "We told you we liked them apples. We told you we liked them apples."
There goes my third joke.
My favorite thing is that you knew that was terrible, so you just repeated it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You got to double down on your bad.
It's actually the only time Tom's ever talked about fruit on the show.
Yeah.
All right.
I know that Boston is 2 for 2 on sports teams just stealing now.
I know.
Yeah.
God
They're
damn.
filthy.
Half of Englishmen were actually unable to identify the vagina on a woman. In their defense, it is hard to look at an English woman naked long enough to point to it. They're ugly.
I've seen a lot of hot English women.
So have I. So I felt kind of bad about this one. Although I did
You
go,
racist.
I went to England and everyone looked undercooked. Everyone looked
Yeah.
like if you put a toothpick in them, you'd be like, another 5 minutes.
Did you
on.
spend the whole time looking in the mirror? Like it's
Damn, that hurt.
When I went to England, I felt like it was like, first of all, it's shocking that this many of us have been to Europe.
I haven't been to Europe.
I was there for
yeah,
3
you're not allowed
hours
to
in
leave
an
the
airport.
country because you're technically a chemical weapon.
I've been to
But-
Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, they love chemicals there.
I feel like every chick in England is like kind of hot, but like an attainable hot. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's what I like. I'm like, oh, you're like a charming dump.
So you were like fucking Templeton at the fair. You're like, ooh.
Which one shall I choose?
Yeah, exactly. Just scoop it up.
No, do I want crooked teeth or weird stomach?
Bang it through a
You're
sea
not
of
going
buck
to get
teeth sixes.
yeah, there's like very few 10s. Elizabeth Hurley's an English 10.
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale, but there's like, that's it.
Well, we just like import them here once they get hot enough. Like,
Everyone
it's-
else has like a problem.
We send over like a Planet of the Apes squad that just nets up all the hot.
Well,
British
we have the
people.
same system with like the hot English people as we do with like alligators. We're like, all right, if you're big enough, flush them down the toilet. Send them over.
Who's the one bitch that dresses like a pirate? And
a lot of
Beckinsale.
people.
Yeah. Oh, is that
Gorgeous.
her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would argue English men are better looking than English women.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, probably.
I've hooked up with more English men. So all right. Let's see.
And is it my turn?
No, I think I'm up next. A man charged with possession of child pornography claims he's innocent because he is blind. He also denied a molestation charge, saying, quote, "Those were tits? I thought it was Braille."
Wait, he's blind.
He's blind.
Because she had small tits.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve.
And sometimes the nipples have like little dents in them too. So
Yeah,
they
you
could be
get those SOS nipples.
Yep.
Where it's just like,
Well, yeah, I thought was he? I have a lot of questions.
I don't have a ton of answers
If it's
for
just
you.
pictures, but I guess if you had the sounds, you could listen to.
Okay, but like he didn't get it on accident. Like, do you know how hard you have to
Look.
drop your phone that it accidentally downloads a gigabyte of child pornography?
Also, think about how easy it is to frame a blind man. Like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you,
that was said with the tone of a man who has plans.
I don't have plans, but if that was it's a lot
Tom-
smarter to frame a blind man that way to just be blind
Tom
and have
Goss
a bunch
wrote
of
the worst season of Daredevil ever. As Matt Murdock is discovered with weird finger bang the tapes on his video
Christ.
cane. Fuck, I had one more thing, but it's gone. I'm so hot.
No, you're good, man.
Okay, Steve.
All right.
My
Yeah.
last joke was an Apple Watch joke.
Was it the same Apple Watch joke?
Yeah, well, it wasn't the exact same joke.
Yeah, do it anyway.
Yeah, the Apple Watch was used in the Red Sox stealing signs, which is the first success story for the Apple Watch. It sucks.
true.
Does anyone have one? Do you have one?
I have what? No.
It's a Fitbit.
Steve,
It's
look
an
at our
expensive
home.
Fitbit.
I can't.
What makes you think
I
that we
can't
have-
afford an actual Apple.
Well, I figured with the luxurious, what is this? Your chamber that you hold detainees in, or something like that, for ransom. Yeah, this looks like a pretty.
Yeah, this is where we process
Like a
the
rape
foogies
chamber.
from the children of men.
Steve had the best reaction to being here that anyone's ever had because we sat down and we're like, "Yeah, thanks for coming into the studio." And he just goes, "Yeah, okay, studio."
Steve, would you say that this is the hottest building you've ever been in?
It's not the warmest, but it's above what my normal temperature would be happy with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. Is that what you're? That's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
cool.
getting at. Yeah.
Let's spend like 20 more minutes on this.
Definitely. Tom.
Did you guys notice it was hot? All right. Elon Musk has claimed wars in the future will be over technology. The South is already doing reenactments of Robert E. Laptop's fight to banish all of the Blackberries.
Robert E.
Laptop. I saw that story too.
God damn it.
He thinks like North Korea is like number 400 of things that we should be worried about.
he's yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like AI security is number one.
Well,
and
and
I don't
then-
even know what that means, which scares the fuck out of
Well,
me.
and the word I was reading too, and he like started an AI company, and basically his logic is like, well, they're not listening to me, so I'm just going to make the best one. I'm like, oh shit, that's going to be the one that kills us.
Well, yeah,
The
he's
only
fucking
North-
Iron Man. He's like, I privatized
That's true.
world security.
Although he is probably jealous of North Korea because their rockets work.
Hey,
Suck it, SpaceX.
you're not jealous to Houston, am I right?
Have you guys seen the article about the Facebook bots that were created and they stopped communicating with people and started communicating with each other?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, every,
Yeah.
every once in a while, I'd join like a Counter-Strike server, and it would just be bots. And I'm like, there's just been robots killing
what did
each
you
other.
just say?
Oh, like
Counter-Strike
It's like a
server?
video game. It's like a shoot 'em up video
okay.
game.
It sounds way cooler
Yeah,
than
it's
it
like,
is.
is this on the sub-internet?
Yeah. You know,
Is this a Spy Kid's house?
I go into one of those dark rooms and would pay 40 Bitcoin to watch a kid get hit with a hammer. No, it's
You do look like someone, like a rich person would pay to come over and play video games with their kid, though.
You're just like a rent-a-friend.
For $100 an hour.
my N64 escorts.
Show
where
you
I'm
how
just
to
like,
stun, kid.
all right, look, we're just gonna look at all the fucking crazy shit about Conker's Bad Fur Day, and drink a couple juice boxes, and then hold hands and fall asleep. No, and you join these servers, and people set them up, and if there's not enough people playing, they have robots playing, so you can play along. But I joined one, and I'm like, there's just been robots fighting alone in this server for decades, while nobody joined it, and I'm like, that's so creepy.
Yeah, we just built an incubator to teach machines how to kill.
yeah.
Dude, how freaky is that Terminator might just be wrong because of the date? Like, it's getting scary.
Well, yeah, and then Putin was like, yeah, whoever controls AI will control the world. And I really think Putin just saw that Elon Musk article, and he's like, let's stir the pot over here. All right, let's do this one. North Korea detonated its sixth and largest nuclear test this week. In response, local newscasters around the country said, "Ugh, fine, we'll learn how to say Pyongyang." Yeah, I just love when the white Southern dude is on a KTL fuck or whatever, and he's like, the news that the Pyongyang is we're all gonna die.
All right. Here we go. The FDA reports that thousands of opiate addicts are abusing drugs prescribed to their dogs. Find out more in the forthcoming book, The Tennis Ball Diaries. Oh, man.
Steve,
I'm done.
Yeah, you're tapped. Tom,
Yeah.
let's just run it.
Okay,
We're not to talk here.
Police are looking for the person copycatting the new It film by putting red balloons on storm drains. The police currently have 30 suspects and will be interrogating them as soon as they all can pile out of their car.
Because they're clowns.
That's
Yeah.
correct, yes.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Look, I had a couple hits early, and now this is where we slide out.
There was this video that was like they're promoting that movie, and they had like a dude dressed as like the scary clown, and basically he was like hiding in a gutter. People would just walk by, and he would just like get rocketed
fuck
out.
that.
And I'm like, that dude is going to get stabbed
Yeah.
to death.
Yeah, no, if that
Or
happened to me,
shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Depending on where he
yeah,
is.
well, don't fuck around in Mexico with that. Like
No.
the cartel is just going to fucking behead a clown.
Oh, in my neighborhood, every year on Halloween, there'd be a dude who dressed like a clown and had those knee pads where you could skid and make sparks.
Oh, yeah, the little
and he'd just
cider
come
suits.
scare the shit out of it. I'm like, I really just wish I could have been full size and just beaten the fuck out of that 15-year-old.
dude,
What an asshole.
as soon as you scare me and I realize you're human, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Like it's
And
a
I realize you're
terrible-
huge. It takes a couple seconds for
Wait, hold
Tom
on.
to
How many
distinguish.
times have you been scared that it wasn't human?
This is it's
Animals you're talking about, or are you talking about like what else? Is
animal.
happening?
Yeah, a lot of animals.
Animals, ghosts, animal
One
ghosts.
spaceship with the probe. One guy that had the whole thing that he said he was half man, half wolf. So I don't know if
That
it's a
whole
guy.
centaur situation.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah, that
got
guy who
raped in
did
the
the weird,
woods.
the guy that did the blood Capri Sun thing with my neck and made me all angry
That
once
tree
a
that
month.
came alive.
Yeah, a car that turned into a dude that went to space.
Well, no, they don't look human. My first reaction, fuck, one of these things from the books. And then as soon as they're not that, you fucking beat the hell out of them. You don't go around scaring random strangers.
Right.
I like that you're saying this like this is all like airtight logic.
Yeah, you should.
I don't
understand.
understand. Where's the hole?
Where's the whole? Probably in one of your glands.
A lot of there's a lot of them in my
You got to
brain.
take Tom to Not Scary Farm. And
No, fuck that. Anyone touches me, I'm gonna drop
Just
someone.
Have you ever done the Universal one where they have the
No.
zombie one where
Yeah.
you walk through it the Walking Dead and they'll be on the ground, you don't even see them.
Yeah, I'm going next week, and I'm trying to talk Tom into going with
I
me.
did the
You should do
Disneyland one. It was great. They're just kids getting candy. And
Well, yeah,
I
the
was on
Disneyland one is
Matterhorn.
nothing because it's for 3-year-olds.
different.
Right,
No,
yeah.
come to the universe. You're not going to punch anybody. Or
Tom,
maybe
we're
you
gonna
will, but that'll be really
put
funny
a
for me.
GoPro in your mohawk, and hide it.
Oh my God, Tom! Please come let us just like film you trying to deal with haunted houses.
Yeah, no, maybe I don't know.
We'll discuss this off air, but I really think it'd be.
I just don't want to accidentally punch somebody.
I'm joke off tap. Do you
That's
gu- do you guys
that's
have
my
any more?
biggest fear.
It's
I-
happened before.
Yeah,
I have one more extremely bad one.
All right, close it out soft.
Yeah. Scotland announced plans to phase out any new fossil fuel-powered cars by the year 2032. Upon being commended for his act of conservation, the Department of Transport head said, conservation, no, we're just stopping just because car math is hard. We're riding bikes. Just people in Scotland are dumb. I was going to do the voice.
I like that joke was about 70% stammering.
Yeah, I was trying to make the delivery more natural.
yeah, Tom.
Yeah. I got
Don't turn on this. You're still the dumb one.
Do you have another one?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I'm tapped out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay. North Korea continued to fire missiles into the ocean. If you want a different kind of over-anticipated, ineffective big splash, check out Connor McSpadden. The nearest bar Cholo's been stabbed at, or Keith Carey in a bathtub.
That was all one syllable. So
yeah. This.
I have a news story I didn't finish the joke for, but it's pretty amazing. An English woman on a first date broke her date's toilet, threw the poop out the window. The poop got stuck on a ledge, and then she got stuck on the window trying to get the poop.
you fucked up. That was going to be one of the things for the next segment.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
Well, it's all good. Yeah. Well,
Foreshadowing.
yeah, we'll get into that in the next one.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty great. All right, the Mean Boys podcast will be back. Here's the thing. September 11th, 2001. The 103rd floor of the World Trade Center's North Tower. 8:45 a.m. So going forward, just be aware of the changes to the system and start logging sales in the new spreadsheet, and then I think that's just going to be a little bit easier for everybody. All right, do we have any questions before we break? Linda in the back?
Yeah, I have a serious issue to discuss.
Oh, come on, Linda. Not another one of these.
Excuse me. I didn't complain when you had to have a 20-minute conversation about which font to use on the TPS reports, did I?
Yeah.
No, did I?
You guys, let's just let her get it out so we can get back to work.
Thank you, Sharon. On Friday, I brought a 6-pack of strawberry Activia yogurts to the office. I ate 2 of them. So imagine my surprise when I walked into the break room this morning and found there were only 3 yogurts remaining. Now, I'm not a mathematician. You're an accountant. You're literally a mathematician. But the last time I checked, 6 minus 2 was 4. Somebody stole my Activia, and I demand justice.
All right, gang. Please make a point to make sure you don't take other people's food out of the break room fridge. All right, gang. Let's get back to it.
No, I'm not leaving this room until I know who took my Activia.
Is it really that big of a deal?
This is the single most important thing in the world today.
Oh, my God. Holy shit, what happened?
Is everyone okay?
No.
Oh, my God. Linda, are you hurt?
Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm hurt that one of my coworkers would steal my fucking Activia.
We're back into a corner here. Castro's not budging. Khrushchev's not budging. Bobby, it's looking like I might be the last president.
Don't say that, Jack. We figured out how to get that hooker out of Teddy's chimney, and we'll figure this out, too.
You're right. We survived Sex Christmas, and we'll survive this. I just feel like we need a fresh set of eyes. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Steve Rannazzisi.
All right.
I was on that show, The League. I heard that was good.
Okay. What the fucking shit are you doing here?
I'm a time traveler. There was a rip in the reality stream, and I have to go back through history and save the future from tragedies like these.
I knew I shouldn't have done acid with that Puerto Rican broad during the primaries.
Jack, how do we know we can trust this guy? He might be a Russian operative or a Yankees fan or something. First, Yanks for life, bitch. Second, fuck you. I was in Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I thought you said you were trying to stop tragedies. Wait, why do I know what Paul Blart is?
Now, listen. You have to remove the missiles in Italy and Turkey, and then Khrushchev will pull his out of Cuba. It's the only way out of this.
I can't appear weak on the global stage, Steve Rizzoli and Isles. You can't imagine the embarrassment of being made a fool on the world stage. My career could be over.
I think I can, Mr. President, and it's better to have a little hiccup in your reputation than to hold on to your pride and hurt the people around you. And as for your career, well, I have a feeling you'll be headlining the improvs and doing co-stars on New Girl again in no time.
You know, this Chris D'Elia hack might actually be onto something, Bobby.
You know, he might be right. Wait, you're from the future, right? Yes, I'm a time ranger. Is there anything else we should know? Well, I'm not allowed to alter the past, so no, not really, no. Anyways, gotta run. Remember, missiles out of Turkey. Convertibles are cool, huh? And Bobby, I think you are presidential material. You should run someday. I hear California is really nice this time of year. All right, guys. It seems like you got this later.
All right, Bobby, you heard that metrosexual chimp. Let's get to work.
Teddy, what are you doing here?
It happened again.
God damn it, Ted. All right, Bobby, get on the red phone with the Kremlin. O'Donnell, get the broom and some garbage bags. We got to clean up a mess. All right, and the Mean Boys podcast is back with one of our favorite games on the show. This is a game called Did They Die? And the name of the game is the rules of the game. We're going to go through some news stories from this week, and you guys have to figure out if these people died or not. And we'll start with this one because it was going to be one of the ones, but it was about the lady who tried to throw her shit out the window.
Yeah, poopy pants.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously we know. Well, actually, I guess we don't know what happened with her.
Well, you've hinted.
So I do, but you guys
you
think
do.
that lady died?
So, yeah, so
Trying to
just
get
to clarify what happened, she took a dump. She was on a first date. She took a dump in this dude's toilet, and then it wouldn't flush. Tried to throw it out, and it basically got stuck between two windows. And then rather than just break the window, she tried to climb down between the two windows. Kind of like how these windows overlap, but with a little more space.
Oh, my
And then
God.
got very, very stuck. So the question is, did that lady die while trying to grab her poop?
I'm going to say yes, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because the only reason you'd have all those No, actually, you know what? I'll take it back. I'm going to say no. The only reason why is you only have all those details if she lived.
Well, I mean, you can piece it together. I mean, it's like, where did you meet this lady?
Pieces of shit together?
English Tinder.
Yeah.
I like the guy who has to reconstruct the shit in the lab. To
How
like,
did
I don't
it lay on the tile. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, how is it on the tile?
I don't understand the forensic importance
Yeah.
of reconstructing this.
Just like replaying it like the Zapruder film. Just like,
Yeah, if she
up
was
and to the left.
Shit.
Well, if you're gonna toss it,
Well, based on the shit, we know where they went for the date.
And the shit lands. And the shit lands.
Could I get a follow up question?
Sure.
Were there gloves in the bathroom?
No, it was never gloves.
First of all, I don't know.
Brits
Second of
are
all,
weird, man.
How could that possibly affect anything?
you know, you put on your shitting gloves.
Why would what? See,
Hello, mate.
You're talking about like white, like silk gloves, like
Oh, yeah.
like somebody who's about to like serve you at a steakhouse.
Yeah, no. Then I throw my scarf around my neck. I put on my shitting goggles. You know,
Goggles.
I don't see how clogging a toilet is like more embarrassing than picking it up with your bare hand.
She wrapped it in, like,
and
paper
fling it
towels,
like a
Tom.
monkey.
Dude,
oh,
when you
that's
go to
right.
pick it
I
up with your
forgot.
bare hands. That's when you're all in on this situation.
Yeah.
Whatever happens after that, you've already picked up shit with your bare hands.
Yeah, at that point, it's just
You don't have gloves. You
Yeah.
don't have like I'm going to climb out the window. You're already in.
like
picked
unless
up
you met
puke.
this person on Monkey People Meet, it's kind of a deal breaker.
This guy must be flattered.
Yeah.
I've had a shit break. I accidentally shit in the toilet I wasn't supposed to because I forgot it wasn't working. So I had to get in there with popsicle sticks and like and like do a little in-flight refueling and get it to the downstairs bathroom.
Shit sushi.
Yeah. Thankfully, it had the structural integrity to survive.
popsicle sticks.
Yeah, where are the two popsicles?
And you guys gave me shit for having gloves.
I ate that one popsicle earlier. Like, I pull this one out. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I had to go eat two popsicles. Yeah.
He just carries these with him, like in case of poop emergency, break
I just
glass.
want to see the 3 minutes of you eating those popsicles, staring at that shit.
Oh, and
Man, this is gonna be tough.
I hope I come up with a better idea by the time I'm done with this popsicle.
oh fuck! I forgot to read the joke. I got to scrape it off. And then,
Oh, the joke is just me. It just says Connor.
I think she's alive, but she's gonna kill herself.
Okay.
She's alive.
Okay, she is indeed alive. They had to call the fire department and break her out. She was stuck between the windows with the poop like right in front of her face for like 45 minutes.
Oh, that's so funny.
And the reason
It was her
people found out is that the dude put up a Kickstarter to buy a new window because he was like, "Yeah, it costs $300 and she's not paying for it." He made like $2,000. He gave the rest of it to a firefighter charity. All right.
That was nice.
Yeah, number 2, a Chinese tourist visited an Australian cosmetic surgeon. She was then allowed to perform breast surgery on a patient.
This person is dead.
Whoa. Are we talking about the patient or the person who did the surgery?
Is the patient dead?
The
patient
doctor's dead. Everyone's dead. Like everyone in that room is dead.
All of China.
Like, I know you can go to the Ukraine and like shoot a rocket launcher at a cow for $50.
Yeah,
but-
she just walked into this
serious?
place. And,
Oh, yeah,
can
I
go
probably
just
shouldn't have told
play-
you
yeah.
that.
and then the doctor was like, "Yeah, you can handle this one."
I mean, it's just how hard is breast surgery?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm
Well,
like,
I don't know.
is it one
You
of
have a knife near their chest. I think that could be kind of dangerous.
Like, is it
I
one of
could-
these things where you go into the pilot, you know, the cabin of the pilot on the airplane when you're 4-year-old, and they turn all the fucking controls off, and they're like, "Look, you're flying," and I'm like, "Wow."
No, there's
you know?
no autopilot for cutting someone open.
Well, yeah, maybe he cut her open, and they just had him pop in one of the tit bags.
yeah. Here's
Well, that's the thing. Is he doing this? Yeah, the slicing. I
Yeah.
think you would just slice it off like a deli, just like slice the whole tit right off.
Yeah,
And then what do you do? Just shove it in and put it back on?
yeah. Then you just
Staple it up
You just do
around.
it like how the Grinch made his Santa suits, and
exactly,
just go back around with some red yarn.
like Frankenstein tits.
Yeah, and then you're gonna look every time you hook up for the rest of your life. You look like a fucking Tim Burton character.
yeah, it's like, why is one of them black?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Putting the wrong tits on.
Oh, he switched stitches halfway through. This is just bad fucking
Bad craftsmanship.
bad upholstery. I'm gonna say that she's dead.
Okay, Tom.
I mean, I could see. There's a lot more ways you could die. I think this way than the last one.
I like that you're like.
But
By the way,
there's
I just want to
less-
say, I like that you're like, how hard can surgery be? We asked how hard could a haircut be, and you happened. So like, it's got to be harder than that.
How hard can making a joke be? I guess
All
we
right.
just found out for Keith.
All right.
As he beat that dead.
Cool.
I'll skip all the funny riffs I had. She is, she's dead.
I think she's dead, but she just got bitten by a spider right afterwards because it's Australia.
Yeah, she's dead as fuck.
Good.
Yeah, that went exactly how you thought it would. And basically, the tone of everybody they interviewed is just like, fucking what?
Yeah.
Like, everyone's baffled.
What
that
you think
happened.
was going to happen?
Yeah, and the lady was not like qualified
Is this doctor
or
still
qualified.
practicing?
It's Australia.
Qualified.
Yeah,
I thought this
who
was in
knows how to make a
China.
joke now? Fuckface.
That's good.
Wait, is this Australia or China?
Australia. It was a Chinese,
Chinese
lady.
tourist.
People went to Australia. This guy's in China the whole time.
Yeah, I was thinking China. I was like, yeah, it's not that big a deal for China. I'm sure they don't need any more people, but like,
Well, I don't know if
they have a lot of people.
You think in China, if they're in the middle of a surgery, it just happens to have some complications, they just go, well, wrap it up. We got enough fucking people.
Probably.
I think their
Yeah.
petite frames can't support bigger breasts, so they'd collapse.
Yeah, I was also thinking like, I didn't know that many people in China were into to titty busting. Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
Titty
either.
busting? What is
Yeah,
that? Is
I
that when
couldn't-
Adam and Jamie go say this porn was fake? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that I couldn't think of the medical term, but yeah,
It
no,
definitely wasn't that.
Well, not even close.
yeah.
Well, Steve, you should know that one time Tom tried to come on a girl's face and accidentally came in his own face.
Twice.
Jets.
Titties busted.
Fool
Wait, no,
me
titties can-
once.
Yeah. Shame on you. Fool me twice. It's
That's my face.
Just come on my face.
Yeah,
again.
it's for me twice. I got to go to the bathroom for a minute,
It tastes the same.
and then the poop gets stuck,
Ricocheted.
and he's got to throw the poop out the window with his own cum on his face.
I know both of these sound like things Tom would do.
Yeah,
Like,
after drinking.
get
Yeah.
stuck in a poop window and try and do surgery.
All right.
Number 3. In a desperate effort to get a job at a haunted house, a Fresno man ate a live black widow spider.
Hold on, say it again.
In a desperate effort to get a job at a haunted house, a Fresno man ate a live black widow spider.
Okay.
Is it
he
October?
definitely did it, right?
He definitely
Yeah.
did. He
Whether
swallowed,
or not
swallowed the black widow whole.
he's alive.
Okay.
How hard is it to get a job at a Fresno haunted house? So they're like, we're not seeing enough theatrical character experience. I mean, we need a few more workshops on the resume. Like,
Yeah, it's like, no, we're in Fresno.
you're a
body.
scary guy, you
Yeah.
know? Like, just don't
Yeah,
touch
that-
the kids that much.
I'm guessing he didn't get hired. Okay, follow. Did he swallow a cat to catch the spider?
Unconfirmed.
Okay, all right.
He brought his own Black Widow, too? That
Yeah.
seems, okay.
I'm gonna say he's alive.
Well, in Fresno, it's not hard to find them, you know?
Yeah, the black widow is like the state bird of Fresno.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
a terrible place.
I don't know. Does your body
been there?
metabolize
No. I was
poison
born
differently
there.
if it's in your stomach? I want to say that guy's alive.
Yeah. Well, if you're swallowing the spider, Here's another follow-up. Is the spider alive or dead when he eats it?
I mean, I gotta figure he's dead now.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're at a job.
Well,
interview.
no,
There's
because
plenty
if
of
you
people to
swallow it
call
alive, it can
911.
bite you while it's
He
alive.
swallowed
as
it
it's
alive.
Okay.
Well, I got to figure you
Fuck.
take a drink of something to try to,
Watch that spider down.
Yeah, probably like bleach or something. He's trying to get in a haunted house. If it's alive, I'm gonna say he's dead.
All right, I don't know
'Cause
if
it
that
can
was.
bite
I
you
don't
a
know if that was an
bunch.
intentional
It's
nursery
alive.
rhyme line, but
It's
it's
alive.
pretty
I'm
funny.
going to say he's dead.
The correct answer is that man is alive. He lived. Apparently, that's like a thing he does. Is he just like he's the guy who eats spiders?
Well, yeah, I think if I see someone eat a spider, I just do like when a dog has chocolate. I'm just going to force feed him hydrogen peroxide until he barfs it out.
Yeah, that just seems like such like an overkill thing to get a job at a haunted house. It's just like this does not affect your ability to dress up like a spooky skeleton.
He probably already got the job. He was probably
Yeah.
on lunch break or something.
I feel like they're like, you know
You
what?
eat
We'll
spiders?
call
Yeah.
you. I think it looks really good. And he's like, unless you hire me right now, like,
maybe he's like the Daniel Day-Lewis of like haunted houses.
He's
where
just like a method actor.
everyone's not doing it well enough.
more of a meth head actor.
This is another reason I don't want to go to a fucking haunted house. That they're hiring dudes who are eating spiders, and they already eat swords. Like, can we stop eating weird shit? Like, I don't want to be around that many weirdos. You know?
I just like the idea of a guy burping, and then you just look on your shoulders like, oh, it's a fucking spider. Tarantula asshole.
He's just like weaponized. Like he just burp fucking poisonous spiders at his enemies.
Yeah.
All right, number 4. An Indian man was diagnosed with lung cancer. Infuriated, he purchased a pistol and visited the man who got him to start smoking.
Is the guy?
Oh,
who
this is
started
me and
dead?
Keith's story. No, I'm kidding.
So the question is
Anybody dead?
Oh,
And where'd this happen again?
India.
Dead.
I'm going to say yes, someone is dead.
Okay.
But I'm going to say the dude that brought the gun is dead. He probably killed himself.
Ooh.
Chinese are very respectful.
This is India.
Indians also filthy heathens.
At first, I thought you said Indonesia, and they're both dead if it's Indonesia.
I love Indiana. It's a great state. A lot of Chinese there. Very good spiders. We have the best spiders. Dead.
All right, the correct answer is dead.
Oh, nice.
He
Who's
shot that, he shot that dude who got him to
He
start
did, he
smoking
shot-
in the face.
He did.
Yeah,
Did he
yeah.
shoot himself after?
He did not.
Indians are
He
nuts.
just took off running, and for having lung cancer, he escaped for quite a while.
I really hope he had like a great Law and Order quote, and it's like, "Well, looks like you got the face cancer." Oh, fuck it. He's like, I gotta
like
kill
you're
him
the
now,
one
or
with the-
everyone will know how bad my fucking line was.
Looks like you're the one with the hole in your face. Not from cancer, but from this bullet.
Yeah, well, I
Should have workshopped it.
I might have to talk out of my neck, but you've been talking out of your ass for gone.
Crap, somebody else wronged me. What is Indian Law and Order? Is it just people just walking by bodies in the street and like, yeah, we're here, all right, and then credits roll?
No, it goes up. No, instead of the dun dun, it just goes beep boom. That was the worst.
Did the
best
guy ever
joke.
try quitting?
No.
Like, I mean, I don't understand. Like, did this guy every time he tried to quit just come back and go, you love this? No,
Like he's like the weird, like the
Come
snake in the
on.
Garden of Eden.
yeah, like that. That's. I mean,
Well, there's not just one guy in India that sells cigarettes. You don't need a cigarette dealer.
Yeah.
you know? This was just a guy he got drunk at a party with, and he was like,
He gave
let
up
me get one of
cigarette.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. If you can get convinced that easily, you deserve to get cancer. All right, and finally, a South Carolina man attempted to flee from police by swimming a mile into the ocean. Then the shark appeared.
Ooh, fuck.
Okay.
Was it a black shark?
All right. What race was this guy?
White.
Okay. Yeah.
Why does
Of course it matters. The police are
the
involved.
shark's not? Yeah, but he's a mile away from the police. The shark.
are you
is
worried
the
about
issue.
swimming issues with black people?
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
well, no. It also boils down.
There's no good
I don't know
answer.
what-
No.
That's the
If they're look, he obviously can swim. He went out a mile, but I feel
What if
like
not?
No, the Coast
you
Guard
asked-
just shot a black manta.
Well, no, yeah,
15 times 'cause
that
he
was
selling
why I'm asking.
bootleg
If he
movies.
was
There was a
black,
seal.
the police would continue chasing a lot harder.
You asked what race it is. What if I said Filipino? Like, how does that affect your decision?
Alive. I would have said alive. That would have been one of the only races I would have
Well,
said
because
alive.
they can breathe underwater. You know, a lot
They
of
have
people
gills.
Yeah, of course.
They have the Filipino gills.
That explains
Don't.
everything.
Filipinos. I'm going
Oh,
to
we
say
have an episode title.
Yeah, I'm going to say alive.
Okay.
Anywhere in this like south is it southeast or southwest? Anyone in that part
We're
of
in the
Asia?
southwest,
Yeah,
Tom.
no, Asia, Philippine. That area, dude, they're crazy. They'll fight a shark. They'll fight a shark for food. bare hands. They're nuts.
You're both being racist and stupid.
No, I'm
And you
giving
gotta-
compliments. I wish I had that
You're doing
guts.
3 things.
Yeah.
Yep.
So not Filipino. I'm gonna say.
Do you know that the Filipino ate the shark? Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
The shark's the dead one.
So I'm gonna say the shark didn't eat him. He freaked out, drowned. Shark swam away. Is dead.
Using Tom's logic, I'm going to say he mounted the shark, rode it onto the land, and ate all the cops. I'm just saying, and he's part of Sharknado 7. It's the whole plot. That's just going up with Tom's logic.
Hi-ho, Jaws away!
You're going to do it. Come on, let's go. Make it go. Eat them all.
Yeah, let's to the adobo chicken.
Oh my God, he's alive. Like, who could care? But yeah. The cops showed up with a helicopter and we're like, how about now, fuckface? And he's like, oh yeah, I guess it seems like a better idea.
Yeah.
So that dude is alive, and that is, if they die, I want to make a movie about the amazing Tom riding a shark.
Yeah, I'm in. Dude, I love sharks. They're cool animals.
Are they?
You know, a lot of species of shark. It's something
You
with a
kinda
lot
look-
of
with the
syllables.
mohawk, you look like a land shark.
Well, thank you. There's a lot of syllables in it, so I forget what species. But some of them, if they don't swim, they die. How crazy is
I
that?
think it's like any shark.
No. There's some sharks that don't. Dude, fucking sand sharks stay still in sand. Of course, it's not every shark.
Okay.
Yes,
They're like
stupid.
trapdoor spiders of fish.
Again, Tom rereads his fucking one animal a month by mail autistic 12-year-old books before every show, and we'll always start like, no, porcupines are the most complex society outside of the aliens that touch me as a
Yeah,
boy.
he has like a crazy amount of like animal knowledge, and then you're like, Tom, tie your shoes, and it's just. All right, well, that's it for Did They Die? The Mean Boys podcast will be right back after this.
Guang.
9:01 a.m.
My wife says it was an airplane. And it's not just us. They hit the South Tower, too. Oh, my God. This is a nightmare. It's so hot. I can feel the fire under us.
Stay calm, Sharon. It's going to be okay. Just stay with me. Just take deep breaths.
Okay.
Now count backwards from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7.
And when you get to 1, just tell me if you stole the Activia.
Oh, fucking come on, Linda.
You come on, Sharon. The strawberry ones are hard to find, and they're my special treat.
Look, I have a bunch of yogurts in the fucking fridge, too. You can take one of mine to replace it if you want.
I'll suck my dad's dick before I eat your off-brand blueberry bullshit.
All right, listen up, everybody. I just got off the phone with the police. They said to sit tight. They're trying to put out the fire so they can clear the stairway to come get us.
Oh, God. I can't breathe. I can't. Just tell them to hurry and bring oxygen for Sharon.
Oh, and tell him to bring a fingerprint kit so maybe we can dust the break room and see who took...
Linda, if you say Activia one more goddamn time, I'm going to punch you in the fucking face.
Who took my yogurt?
9:39 a.m. They just hit the Pentagon.
Oh, my God. Who could do something like this? I just don't understand. How do we not know this was coming? The government should have warned us.
Why wouldn't you just buy your own Activia? They're not expensive.
Oh, my God. We still on this? It was probably the cleaning lady, Linda. You know the Puerto Ricans that have sticky fingers? Jesus Christ, Vance. Oh, what? You're going to report me to HR? The fucking building's on fire, Sharon.
This is insanity. It doesn't make sense.
I know. I mean, you hear about stuff like this in other countries all the time, but you think in America you're safe.
The cleaning lady doesn't even come in on Mondays, so there's no way it could have been her.
All right, that's enough. Hey, Linda,
Yeah, Terry?
I ate your Activia. Is that what you want to hear? I knew it was yours, and I stole it. I don't even like yogurt. I just did it because you're a fat, awful cunt, and I hate your guts.
I mean, that checks out.
I'll tell you what. When we get out of here, Terry will buy you a whole case of Activia. Won't you, Terry?
No, absolutely not. I'm going to go eat the other ones right now.
You son of a bitch!
Whoa!
Linda, watch out. That window's broken out.
I was kidding!
And the Mean Boys podcast is back to close out the show with a round of our favorite game, which is the following. Now, Steve's a family man, which is why we're doing a game based on cartoon pornography called hentai. This one comes to us from Twitter at Wayward Cross. Got to figure that's some kind of devil thing. So, which of the following is not a real hentai video / erotic visual novel? and I don't exactly know what that is. And
Isn't a visual novel just a comic book?
I thought a visual
But it's gotta
novel
be
was a
sexual,
movie.
right?
Yeah, hentai is it's the weird tentacle fucking.
my friends have gotten to the point where they're too old and too into Japan. So like
They're just doomed to society.
once you get to 25 and you still know like too much shit about Japan, I think it's like kind of game over. So they played through like some of those like dating simulators, and like this one that they're playing through is like one where everyone is in like a hospital and all the girls like have no legs or like handicapped, so they rely on you. Really weird.
Oh no!
So, Steve is just
I think
like
you just unlocked my sexual Pandora's box. This sounds exactly what I've been looking for.
You're like, yeah, that doesn't make me
Sold.
come at all. Just
No,
runs back
I've
to his
only come
car.
twice in my
I'm just
pants.
going to the front line of Six Flags and just feeding you applesauce and shit.
What? So this is a specific type of porn, hentai?
Yeah, hentai is like with tentacles and all that shit. You know,
Who's got tentacles?
the drawings
octopuses.
that are fucking the ladies?
Oh my god!
It's cartoons.
One of my proudest
Right?
moments of my life.
right? Or
One
is
of
it
the-
real?
Yeah.
What was the luckiest?
I don't know about these animals.
One of the best things I ever did in my entire life is I got into an argument on the internet with a guy, and he was talking about like that's what he said in the message, and I was like, well, why don't you screen cap the messages so he can see? And he's like, I don't know how to do that, and I was like, Control print screen, Control V into MS Paint, just save that and then post it in the comments, you bitch. And then he did, and in one of the tabs he had open some aggressively tentacle porn, just like tentacle anal chronicles. I just had
Chronicles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so I was just like.
multiple episodes.
And I was
The
like,
Ballad of Butt Fucky the Octopus.
yeah, like very interesting that you're telling the truth, but also very interesting that you're jerking off the monsters. You fucking dummy.
Yeah, nothing loses you the high ground in an argument faster.
Oh, so happy. So round number one, which of the following is not a real hentai video erotic visual novel? A. Virgin Roster. B. Panty Flash Fighter.
Already hate this.
C. Bangable Girl. Or D. Anyone you can do, I can do better.
Okay, I'm gonna go D because I feel like the people who make these don't have a great grasp of the English language.
And you don't think they could like do like a parody of like a song?
No, they could if they know the song. They don't have that song in Japan,
They have the internet, and you
Yeah.
can get most songs on there, Tom.
right? But you think they're gonna be that inspired by that piece of shit song?
Well, I think-
That's my logic. All right, I don't have to explain it beyond that.
you can do.
I can do better.
You want to do that, Tom?
I like that in this game about violent hentai pornography, you've taken a stand against the musical Annie. That's what you think is
Yeah,
the
no, I
here.
do. I think that dude, Japan doesn't care about fucking orphan or Annie or any of that shit. Or maybe they care about orphans. I don't know.
Not
but-
Annie, by the way, the musical.
Yeah, no, it's Japan, not China, so they do care about orphans.
Japanese.
Yeah, and also porn names are like big cock and face. Like they're never like that thought out.
Well, at least 3 of them are. Like
But these are
real.
sensitive, like kid porns. Like I mean, like
Never mind. Now we have an episode title.
sensitive kid porn. You know, like for cartoon porn. Like
yeah, they're lower in sugar. And
the one you introduce your kids to pornography.
Yeah, they're
with.
for a more like discerning. I mean, like even like regular cartoons will have like cheeky like pun titles, and then it's just the Wile E. Coyote.
Well, yeah,
doing
some of the
it.
jokes have to be for the adults, Tom.
Yeah.
Read that second one again.
It was Penny Flash Fighter.
That one seems legit.
I'm gonna say C.
All right, Bangable Girl. Steve, you got a
Yeah.
guess?
I'm going to say A.
All right, Virgin Roster. The fake one, B. Panty Flash Fighter. You're not fighting. You're just trying to.
I don't know what you're doing in these.
These are games about love, gang.
Is Panty Flash Fighter a reference to something? I don't.
No, it just sounds like Asian.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
sounds. Yeah, it
Yeah.
just sounds.
Sounds
Well, that's
like-
the fake one, Tom. That's
Right.
the entire premise.
Sounds
of the
like a
game.
strobe light.
Yeah, this is the
Got
game
it.
you've played dozens of times.
Oh, I'm catching on.
Okay. Round number 2, all incest edition. A, immoral sister. Oh no. B, taboo charming mother. C, my little sister can't be this cute.
Or D, the Sarah Huckabee Sanders adventure.
Sarah Huckabee Slanders. No, D, sleazy daughter. So it's close enough.
Sleazy Daughter's that movie with Peter Fonda, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Run it one more time.
All right, immoral sister, taboo charming mother. My little sister can't be this cute. They don't have butter in Japan. That one's fake. Or sleazy daughter.
B.
I'm gonna say A.
I'm gonna go D again. Yeah.
Okay.
What insight?
Excellent contribution,
Way
Goss.
to see your long division.
The answer C, my little sister can't be this cute. It's actually a series of non-pornographic novels for kids.
I don't.
Oh, what?
I think it's just about being a good big brother.
I don't know why, but somehow that bothers me.
Is it
more
a
that
Christian
this person
book?
knows about like weird Japanese like non-porn stuff.
It's probably like how to deal with like, your friends trying to fuck your sister.
Yeah.
Ooh,
My
that's a
sister
good one.
can't be this cute.
Oh no!
Yeah,
my
the-
buddies.
I
don't wanna fuck.
Here's
I
what
don't
you
wanna
got to
fuck
do.
my sister.
You gotta,
Do I?
You got to learn all your homework,
Where's my
so
sister?
nobody else can come help her with her homework, and you can take your beautiful sister's virginity. All right. Okay. Sorry. Let's clean this up a little bit. Round number 3, all bestiality round. A, my cat is my girlfriend? 3 question marks.
Okay.
B, I'm not kidding, the little spermaid.
Okay. That's a fish one. You should be good at that, Tom.
You got a lot of those fish facts. C, yeah, no, they lay eggs, all right? This is stupid. C, cat girl alliance. Or D, somehow the worst one, let's meow meow.
I don't want to do this podcast anymore.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great about this.
Oh God!
Give me C again.
Cat girl alliance.
Just say the little spermaid again.
Stuck in the middle with a little cat girl. No, the little spermaid.
All right.
And
cool.
what was it like? I fucked a rabbit or something. What was the blunt one?
My cat is my girlfriend.
Oh, okay, that was the blunt one.
I really like how hard you're selling the punctuation on
There's
this.
3 question marks. I got to make it clear. To
I'm
the-
gonna say. I love that this person is not only fucking their cat, but also in a committed relationship.
Yeah, he's monogamous. with
I'm
a cat.
meeting my cat's parents.
Meow-nogamous? Nope.
I got where you're.
Nope.
I get where you're going. I'm gonna say the meow meow one.
All right, Tom.
Fuck. I only remember A and Meow Meow, but I don't want to hear them again.
Little spermaid and cat girl alliance are the other 2.
Yeah. God damn it. I'm gonna go the little spermaid just for
my answer.
You can still
take
have
it,
it.
yeah.
Oh, all right. It's got to be little sperm.
Little spermaid has to be
Gotta
real.
be.
My cat is my girlfriend is the fake one.
No way.
Yeah. Little spermaid is real, and frankly, I'm not even into this. I'm playing it. All right.
Yeah.
Wait,
It
it's
had
a
3
game?
question marks.
Yeah.
So I figured you would be like, no, it has.
This
3
is a
question
well-made
marks.
game. All right. This
It
is.
is.
And it's also something that none of us will be able to admit to having any expertise in. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, why don't we take this out into the world?
Yeah, round number 4. Thank God there's no theme edition. A, do you like horny bunnies?
And getting caught in the rain.
Do you like waking up in bathtubs without most of your organs?
This country is nonsense.
B, MILF Mansion. That sounds fine. That's nothing. You could probably jerk off to that and still go to heaven. C, 21st Century Nymphomaniacs. Worst King Crimson song. Or D, Bukkake Arena.
Oh,
I don't like the competitive element there.
Bukkake Arena.
Is that like
That's what they put in the BattleBots time slot.
I mean, it's really pretty easy to figure out who's about to lose in the Bukkake Arena. It's the one in the middle of the circle.
Well, have you seen Battle Bang?
What is Battle Bang?
2 guys will
that
MMA
E?
fight,
Is
and
that-
then
is that a letter E choice? Battle bang?
no, that's just something I've seen, which is 2 guys get into an MMA fight, and then the winner gets to fuck the girl.
Oh.
But like you open it up, or like you click on it, I'm like, this is just the fight, and then I'm like, oh, okay, and you skip ahead, and you're like, they're
I've seen like the gay version of that, where like 2 dudes like get in a fight and then they just fuck each other. But I didn't know there
That's
was.
where
like
I thought you were going.
Yeah, I didn't know there was like a fight for the honor of a maiden version.
We've
of it.
talked about this on the podcast before, I think.
Have
just
we?
some lady.
Does
Maybe
the
we
girl
have.
have a choice?
The girl, I think she just wants
fucked.
a strong seed.
She's
to
in a video
produce
called
male
Battle Bang.
heir.
She ran out of choices a long
it.
time
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, I figure both the dudes are vetted. I mean, she probably has a preference. She's like, oh, God, and the 3rd black guy this week. Let's hope this guy has good technique. All right, so your guesses, gentlemen. Do you like horny bunnies, MILF Mansion, 21st Century Nymphomaniacs, where I assume they just, tweet their dicks in a water tower, or D, Bukkake Arena?
I'm going to say 21st Century Nymphomaniacs.
Yeah, I was leaning that way too.
Me too.
All right, the fake one.
But I'm gonna. Oh, never mind.
It's Bukkake Arena is the fake one.
Oh, we all wanted that to be real.
Yeah. I believed.
I kind of did too, because I like to imagine it's like a decathlon where like who can come the farthest and then who can come the most, and then
I was imagining like a Planet Hulk scenario
where you walk in and then you just come all the way across the arena with your jet. Tom has something that he comes really far, and he's dubbed this ability Jets.
I didn't dub it. I was just trying to explain it.
Yeah, well, he's like, well, I accidentally came in my own face, and I start laughing uncontrollably, as one does when you hear that information.
This is the
And then he
first time we hung out,
And then he
too.
goes, what? I got jets.
I got jets. I've heard frozen ropes, but never jets.
Frozen rope.
What the fuck is that?
Mr. Freeze.
Frozen ropes, dude.
I've never heard that before.
When you
Fucking
eat too much protein
line
and
shot.
yeah. Frozen rope. A Planet Hulk scenario where Tom comes out and then just like
Siri, schedule Bukkake Arena pitch.
for Spike TV.
For FXXX.
All right, round number 5. All real or all fake? A. American Sexy Channel 3.
Okay.
B. Pizza takeout obscenity.
That's
C.
just me eating pizza ever.
Yeah. Fuzzy lips. Jessica one time bought Keith a breakup pizza. He got broken up with, and she just ordered him. He's just like, I got you a large pizza. I figured you'd want sausage.
I was
on
really
it.
sad at how right she was.
Of course.
When we just came home, cried a little bit, and ate a whole pizza.
Are we still going to pretend you wouldn't have eaten the pizza if you were still in a relationship at that point? Like, it's a whole... I would have eaten it, too.
Honestly, the best
what
case
if you
scenario.
came back and you were like, we worked it out, but I guess I'll still eat that pizza.
Oh, I
Yeah.
for sure would have. Well, we would have shared the pizza, I guess. Like,
All right, let's let Keith think about that for a moment. All right, C. Fuzzy lips, or D. Creamy pie. Now, are those all real or all fake?
I'm going to say
real?
all fake.
All right, Tom Goss.
Fuck. It's fake.
Those are all real, guys.
I knew it. I don't want to live in a world where those aren't real.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I need all those things in my life.
Those are the least upsetting ones.
Yeah, I mean, well, American Sexy Channel 3, I don't know what that, because, like, I don't know what Japan thinks that America is, really, you know?
It's pretty awesome what they think we are.
Oh, yeah?
It's not realistic.
Well, what they
It's
think
pretty
you are,
awesome.
and they're like, okay, yeah, everyone's a bunch of weird, Hungarian superboys.
Yeah, no, they really, like, when I was there, maybe it's because I was younger, but they thought I was really cool for being American. And I was like, oh, I am not cool in America.
Tom kind of moves like a human in a Godzilla suit, but the Godzilla suit just looked like a bigger human.
Yeah, well, Tom was like, this is going to be like when I go to a different school and I reinvent myself, and then you're just like, oh yeah, they'd all run away in fear, and I got to keep the juice boxes.
You know,
Big America Dum Dum #1.
in the fucking summer, when they don't have school, well, I don't know. I don't understand their class schedule. But you still have to get up at like 6 a.m. and all the children in the neighborhood go to a park, and then you just go each knee.
Yeah, it's called working out.
You just
Tom thinks Japan is
to wake up every day.
They like move their bodies.
they do it all together at the same time.
Tom thinks Japan has the monopoly on calisthenics.
Didn't you see Gung Ho?
No.
Rent Gung Ho.
Yeah, see, I think this is actually where we find out that Tom was initiated into like an American sleeper cell Japanese terrorist program.
He's in like the Yakuza.
Yeah, someone shows him the wrong frame from Yu Yu Hakusho, and he's just going to start decking dudes in business suits, and he's like, capitalism bad.
You tell me a bunch of 9-year-olds moving the same way at the same time isn't fucking crazy?
It's called a ballet recital. So
Yeah, but even then they fuck up, in America.
Well, you
like-
moving correctly in any capacity is impressive.
So
I'll
you
give
were
you
just
that.
frightened by efficiency, is really what it was.
Yeah, efficiency is terrifying. In America, we don't have that kind of efficiency. You know what I mean? It's all on your own. Like they're like, yeah, we're going to twist our wrists at the same time
Yeah,
together.
they took 2 nuclear bombs. They're
Yeah.
gonna get efficient after that.
Yeah, no, they did. I was in Hiroshima. That shit was gnarly.
Yeah, they're going to get the evacuation drills down.
No, they had they have a siren that goes off, the Bob siren, on the anniversary of the time
Yeah,
every
remember
year.
when you got your face cummed in the second time? You don't want that to happen to them. They're trying to avoid that.
And on that note, the Big Boys Podcast will be right back with listener questions.
He was Nagasaki.
Mean.
Hi, I'm Ronald Reagan, former President of the United States and current President of ISIS. I'm broadcasting here from hell to tell you about the Mean Boys Patreon. While I'm in my lab working on new exciting strains of HIV, I listen to the Mean Boys to pass the time. And after I ran out of episodes, I was tickled pink to find out that they're releasing weekly bonus content for just $5 a month. I love that Tom Goss fellow. I'm glad I ruined California's mental health infrastructure for generations to come. Anyways, I've got a poker game with Saddam and Eazy-E to get to, so get to patreon.com/meanboys and subscribe today, homos.
10:26 a.m.
You guys, I don't know how much longer the building can hold for. Where's the fire department? Guys?
Why wouldn't you label the Activia if you cared this much?
Oh, what? The yogurt? Who cares about the yogurt? We have to find a way out.
That would have been an easy fix. Somebody probably just thought it was theirs by mistake. We have Sharpies. It would have taken you 2 seconds.
You guys, I feel the floor bending. I'm scared.
Wasn't Jamie Lee Curtis in those Activia commercials? Talking about how good it made a shit or whatever?
Do you hear that? The metal is creaking. I think it's going to break.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Have you heard that she was born with a penis and a vagina?
Oh, God. Oh, dear, sweet baby Jesus.
Oh, for real? Yeah, that makes sense to me. She got that I have a dick confidence and all.
Oh, my God, you guys.
What?
I just remembered. I took one of the Activias with me yesterday for the train ride home.
Linda. Oh, Linda, you dumb agent.
Whoa, what the...
All right, and the Mean Boys podcast returns to answer your questions and other bullshit. And the Mean Boys mailbag. Keith, what did Santa bring for us this week?
Let's look through the mailbag. I have sifted through 400 9/11 references.
Oh, God. Is it because it's next week? Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a coincidence that we had you in this week. Samantha Harnish just says, let Steve know I told my sister-in-law while she was in labor that it wasn't too late to name the baby Chalupa Batman.
Oh, thank you very much.
She made an honest plea, on the league to name that kid Chalupa Batman.
People have done that. They've named their no children but pets.
Oh, like after what's Chalupa Batman?
It's one of the.
It's from the league.
We got a.
Can I be completely honest? I don't even really know what the league is about.
Neither does my mother.
Yeah.
She's never really watched
I've
the show.
been watched all of it.
On the show, basically, he lost the rights to name his kid. So
You're
somebody
having
named the
a
kid
kid.
Chalupa Batman.
Oh, dude, my buddy from Peru was like, yeah, I had like a bunch of friends, and they're just like their middle name was Batman because like people just liked it down there. They didn't know that was like wasn't just a classic American name. They're like, we're gonna name him, Pedro Batman. He's gonna come up to the States, assimilate beautifully.
You get a lot of pets named Chalupa Batman, though?
We got a lot of pets and a lot of tattoos. A lot of people have.
Actually,
done
We actually got a tattoo from this show, and it's kind of it doesn't
What?
make you feel
Yeah,
weird.
I know, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The shockingness that you guys have it. But you know what, though? I take it back because, look, I don't know how many listeners you guys have, but
Not enough for that
more
to be
than
okay.
you thought.
but I'm sure they are fucking crazy people.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's funny
Fanatical.
because they're really nice, but then they're also just a little off. Like we get these like emails that are just like, "Hey, your show is great. Thanks so much for everything you do." And then you look at the email address and it's just like, "Oh, buttfuck Jesus
Yeah.
and fire.knives."
Yeah, but somehow or another they have $25 to come see you perform and do stand-up, which is fucking great.
It's bananas.
I don't know how Buttfuck Jesus got that together.
The last 2 weeks, we had a guy defending shitting in a diaper porn, and also a guy who was going to jail and left us a voicemail as his last act of freedom.
Yeah, that's the type of commitment you guys
we gotta do some recon on that jail.
I gotta
dude.
figure because if he did something that was just like embezzling or like some little bullshit crime, I'm sending him cassette tapes of the podcast.
He didn't do embezzling.
No.
Nobody who listens to the show has a job.
Yeah, there's no way he embezzled. He did something violent, and we should still
No,
send
he
him
could be
tapes.
a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Drug
yeah.
dealers have plenty of time. They're driving around. They listen to podcasts.
Yeah, that
doing
makes
their-
sense.
Look, I still have faith in the guy's going to turn his life around. You know?
All right.
But yes, tattoos do scare me.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, he's like, if there's one thing I love, it's
I don't even have a tattoo. That's why
yeah.
I probably.
I love destroying my community and just learning about American history in the car.
Since
The Drug Dealer podcast.
Since I was 14, I've wanted a tattoo as soon as I have the money for it, and I'm gonna.
You
get
haven't
one
had the
soon.
money.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
In-
But you were
in
30.
10 years,
yeah,
you'll not have
everyone does.
$90.
Well, yeah, Tom once gave his life savings to a lady to get an abortion, which she then spent on a tattoo for herself. So you can't have a
well,
tattoo.
no,
You
she.
had paid for tattoos, Tom.
Yeah, well, no, I
not ones that
have.
you
I
wanted or
meant to
kept.
kill the baby, and it wasn't my baby. It was her baby with some other dude. I never fucked her because she was fucking.
And he didn't even
everybody.
negotiate like a Rumpelstiltskin. You got to name it Chalupa Batman
no,
clause.
Is
I-
it weird that the tattoo was thank God? Sorry, thank God I didn't have a baby with Tom.
Well, it wasn't. No. I wish it was that. You want to know what the tattoo was? It was the Chips Ahoy logo.
Oh, my God.
On her ass, it said Cheeks Ahoy.
Did she have the baby or?
Yes.
Wait, you have a kid?
No, it's not my kid. I
just being a
was
good
friends with
Samaritan,
her,
and
and
she-
she was like, "I
My
can't."
God. I thought you got a girl pregnant, okay? And then I
No.
thought you gave her money to get an abortion.
No.
I thought in my mind that instead of getting that abortion,
It's somehow
she got a
dumber.
Chips Ahoy t-shirt. I mean, a tattoo. And now you have a baby.
No.
She gave money to a friend.
Well, I went
she
with
thinks
her.
so little of you. She
Yeah.
took that money.
She didn't pay me back.
Yeah, she's not. Anyone that gets a tattoo that says "Cheeks Ahoy" on their butt instead of
Yeah.
getting an abortion is not a person that's going to pay you back.
Look,
I'm not a banker, but I.
I went with her to
I
the
think
clinic.
that's how 2008 happened. All those Cheeks Ahoy butt mortgages.
I went with her to the clinic with her friend because neither of us could drive, and then they just locked me in the car and went in, said I couldn't come in. And then I just was overheating. It was child locked. And then finally I figured out how to get out of it. I just collapsed on the fucking...
Which shouldn't work for you. That should not be an issue.
Every word of this story is more fucking retarded than the last.
Do you understand? Say it again. Child lock.
Right. I didn't have the keys. You know?
No, I know, but still.
They put me in the back seat. They didn't give me any water. Like, it was a fucking... By the time I
You're supposed to crack a window so I could pant at people passing by.
By the time I realized how overheating I was already like I was already in that.
So normal?
Yeah, sure. Well, maybe that's
lab with a shitty owner.
Yeah. And then afterwards, she was all crying and shit. I was like, so is the baby dead? And then she never she was just, and then she turned out she kept it. And then she named her kid. I don't think she'd ever listen to this, but I'm still cool with you, I guess. But she named her kid Naomi because it's I moan backwards.
Wow. And that's it. She gets to vote.
I think she hooked
Now Naomi.
I think she might have hookered a little bit and then maybe worked for the post office. I lost
Friendship. That's just friendship stuff.
All right, the next question.
Daniel and asked Steve, if given the chance, would you roast battle again? You were on
yes. I think I would do it in the Comedy Store.
Okay.
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah, for anybody who
good
didn't see,
answer.
Steve was on season 1 of Roast Battle, and
We don't have to talk about that. We can talk about it, but we don't have to bring up where you can find it or anything.
definitely don't go to YouTube.
You
or
gotta go to the same
comedycenral.com.
place where you get all those other hentai games. Because Steve has very good agents. It's been banished to the dark web. You got to pay for it in
Bitcoins to find my
bitcoins.
Yeah.
fucking-
America #1 joke fail.
No, we were doing some writing on that. And we thought we had to write jokes about you. So I know my girlfriend one time read you all of
God.
the outtakes
I
that
kept
we had,
crying.
and I was like, "Why would you do that?"
Yeah.
She had me crying. But if I would look, if the first time I ever did it was on television, so
Oh, you've never battled outside of television?
no.
Dude,
I'm
it's so
0-1.
much more. Yeah,
It's more fun
I'm like
at the store.
Floyd Mayweather.
It's
I mean,
so-
Conor McGregor.
The atmosphere of the store is just so much fun. Well, you've judged.
Yeah, but I
You
think
know.
if you more comfort level there, and it also not televised.
Yeah.
and then against someone that I know, I would like to do it against someone that I know.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
definitely the way to do it. All right. Aiden Rudd asked, what was it like being Kevin James's bitch in Paul Blart Mall Cop?
Kevin James, if you watch that movie, he was my bitch.
I for sure did not watch Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Yeah,
I watched
actually-
the first one.
I just watched.
I was in the hospital though.
Seen that one,
Sorry.
not the critically acclaimed TV show, just Paul Blart.
I want to hear the answer.
Wait, so you said you just watched it, or you
No,
watched it
I
in
watched the
hospital?
first one, but I was in the hospital, so it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
but I have free
What
will.
kind of a hospital, Tom?
It was an adolescent psychiatric unit.
They showed Mall Cop, and we're gonna calm these fucking animals down.
Were you in the
They
first
sure
one
did.
too?
Yeah, I was in the. I was only in the first one. I wasn't.
Isn't it funny that,
I
like,
think I'm
you're-
in the second one in a flashback.
Like
but
in that movie, like you're fucking like helping like people like cope with like readjusting to reality. It's just you chasing a Segway. Why?
This is gonna be bad. I don't remember. I was on a lot of drugs. Who were you in the first one?
So I was the pen salesman, and we get kidnapped and brought to the hospital. to the bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I was the bully in the movie.
I was distracted. I'll have to watch
by
it again.
mental illness.
Yeah.
which can be a bit debilitating. You know?
Right, yeah.
But I'm glad I brought you like 2 hours of joy. But you don't
No,
really
I
remember
appreciate-
it.
No,
No,
there
everyone-
wasn't joy at all.
Yeah, I don't feel like you ever said he saw it and it was great.
No, I was not very functional. Everyone else said like they were all laughing.
He was not
and
the
stuff.
picture of coherence that sits before you today.
Yeah, I forget. Sorry, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, I also watched Taken. I don't know how we convinced them to let us watch Taken, but it was not a good psych ward movie.
Are you sure
No.
you just didn't get really high for Paul Blart 2? And you're just like, oh god, this pen guy's fucked
is
up.
real now.
All right. At Death to the Filth, see what I mean? Says, my 6-year-old son is getting bullied by a group of trashy older kids in the neighborhood. The parents are as bad as the kids. Any advice on how to handle them?
Yeah, you beat
Okay.
the fuck
You
out
sent
of
him to live with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
There's that. You got to recruit older kids than them
Okay.
and have them beat the fuck out of them.
So
You need older You need like an older.
You need some muscle.
You,
Yeah,
you need to
muscle.
build a big child mafia.
Well,
Basically.
look, here's the deal.
Yeah.
You're asking.
You get yourself some
you're asking Steve
warheads.
that's picking up his kids in a couple hours at school. Hey, you have to talk to the parents. Sit down with them and see if you can, talk about. Hey, my son's having issues.
That's not who we're asking.
That's not who we're asking. We're talking about you need fucking muscle. Now you can't. I saw my dad one time punch a dog.
My dad did that too.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a dad.
He had
Yeah.
a real fucking shitty neighbor dog.
Rottweiler.
Came up and he just punched it in the face.
Yeah.
The dog never looked at it again. Now I'm not saying violence is the answer. That's cruel to
It
animals
is
at all.
sometimes.
Tom, you're like the voice in the back of my head.
Oh, you're the hell, man.
This is like
I like where this is
Tom
going.
is an actual dog fighter.
Yeah, but you need these kids aren't going to listen to anything. They have shitty parents. They're not going to get any sort of fucking feedback, like positive feedback. So the only thing they're going to listen to is muscle. So you got to get a neighborhood kid, and you're going to have to trade.
You get
some
some
shit
like
for
the
that.
good Mexican lead candy that they can't get on the streets, and
You're
say,
going to have to buy some cigarettes and some booze.
Yeah.
That's
Just
what you're gonna
bribe like an
Depending
eighth
on where
grader
you are,
to
California, you might have to buy some weed. But
kick
you know
your
what?
kid in the neck.
Yeah.
It's a small price to pay for your kid's happiness.
Here's where I slightly disagree. People are just dogs. It's you want to be the alpha dog, okay? And the
And how-
kids think that their parents are the alpha dogs. So even though parents really don't have anything to do with it, it's their fault for raising shitty kids. You just punch one of those parents, preferably the male, in the face. You show your dominance, and then you tell those kids to fuck off, and they will.
Yeah,
that's
you
like
pee on
playing,
3
like,
or 4 of
6
his
or
personal
7.
effects. Mark it with your scent.
Depending if it's not their third strike. I don't know if this is what was the guy's name? The email?
Death to the Filth.
Death to the
I've
Filth.
actually
It might
met
be your
this
third
dude.
strike, so I wouldn't hit anyone.
At Death to the Filth, there's a dude who once tweeted us a picture of him wearing one of our T-shirts and holding his daughter, who's like 5, which was real sweet until we zoomed in and realized he also had a gun in his pocket.
Sounds like Death to the Filth has all this shit figured out. He's just looking
Is
for
this in
people.
Indiana?
I met Death to the Filth, and he's the best way I can describe him is he's like a Bitcoin gun socialist.
Yeah.
Where he's like, yeah, no, I go to leather bars, and you better believe I can fucking hit a bullseye from 50 yards. Like,
Man.
Man, that got intense. All right, a couple more. At the Danish and O'Neill say, what was it like working with the geniuses Danish and O'Neill on the hit web series Daddy Knows Best and Knockers?
Those guys are the worst.
Funny you should mention that because the next tweet is...
From them, probably, right?
no, it's... I can't
Sweat's
find it.
coming out the pits, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's which one is worse, Danish or O'Neill?
Oh, O'Neill.
they're really the Mean Boys 1.0, just the two people who are shackled to one another through their one skill of being cunts.
Yeah, at the store, several people have compared me and Connor to them, and I'm just like, can't we be
I've
compared to people like who are actually famous?
That's
Like,
true. You want to be,
Yeah.
like
They're
with
not
like
at
full
all.
careers.
Yeah.
But they're super fucking funny.
Yeah,
And
no, they are funny
we've written. I mean, Daddy Knows Best was like something we just did in the middle of the league because I was bored, and then Knockers is this kind of new fucking crazy thing. But if you got to write something, or you need something that like an out of the box idea that no one else is going to think of, those guys are the people to go to.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
super fucking funny in that way.
No, I've seen them just go up and just be big pieces of shit.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
really enjoy it.
Yeah. It's I love a big team. Last one. I heard you got a boner acting with Jade Catapretta. Did you finish in your pants?
No, I never finish my pants.
Even not
That's
even
what
like
your
when
face is for.
not even when you're like
Tom's face is for it.
not even when you're driving late at night and you got to stay alert. You ever do that move?
No.
Jerk off.
Well, yeah, because you can't drive. You don't need to stay awake while I'm driving you home.
Wait. Can I?
Have you ever jerked off while he's been sleeping next to you?
I'll tell this. Hang on. I have so many
Bobby
stories
Lee
about.
did it to me
Oh, Bobby Lee.
on a road trip.
Oh, great.
I fell
I'm in-
asleep on
I'm
the
in
way to
good
Palm
company.
Springs, and I woke up. He was jerking off.
Wait, so he's driving and jerking
Driving
off?
and jerking off.
Okay.
I asked him what he was doing, and he said trying to relax.
We
trying to, and then he gives you a glare.
Being interrupted so rudely.
how rude.
Cover my eyes with my neck pillow, you fucking creep.
Without you snoring.
Connor once jerked off in the room where my girlfriend was sleeping, thinking she was asleep. And then I came into the room later and laid down, and my girlfriend immediately just goes, "Yeah, Connor for sure just jerked off." And I'm like,
Aw.
"No, he wouldn't do that. What a creepy weirdo move that would be." And then the next morning, Connor's like, "I jerked off. I'm sorry."
Well, the problem was her snoring sounded too much like her breathing, you know? So I was just like, I couldn't distinguish.
I'll tell you one of the saddest sentences I've ever heard is one time Connor came back from like 2 months on the road, and I'm like, "Hey, man, how was the ride back?" And he just looks at me and goes, "I stopped in front of an old fire station to masturbate."
Oh, yeah, jerked off in front of an abandoned fire station. So this was like
How do
crashing.
you know it was abandoned? Did you knock on the door first?
All the babies were left in the front.
Anyone
There
wanna
was just
suck
like
this
weeds
cock?
growing out of the windows and shit, and I was just like, well, this seems like a good place to set up camp. And, well, I was crashing with comics on their couches and shit, and I was doing the San Francisco comedy competition where you got to drive all over the fucking place, and they don't put you up anywhere. So I'm just like stressed out. I'm fucking, I'm getting 5 hours of sleep and then driving 6 hours the next day to some weird performing arts center in Grass Valley, and the pipes got a little backed up. I was getting a little aggressive out there on the road. I needed to mediate my chemicals or what. I jerked off in front of a fire station. All right? I can't dress
Mediate your
this up.
chemicals. Don't make it sound like it's chemistry or something. You had to jerk off.
Well, yeah, no, if you don't
You
jerk
should
off.
pitch that to Seinfeld as a spinoff. Comedians jerking off in cars with other comedians.
No, the best one ever is Keith and I are the patio behind my room. There's a window that looks into my room. All right, and Keith is out there smoking a cigarette. We're working on stuff, and then Keith's like, "All right, man, good work today. I'm gonna go."
You know what's funny? This is actually when we were writing jokes about Steve.
Oh, that's true. It is, yeah. You got a weird connection to this story. Your name and a bunch of facts about you was written on a big whiteboard before this took place.
Great job annihilating this man's character. I'll see you in a couple hours.
Exactly. Pretty
much.
Yeah, so Keith goes, and he's like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then I'm like, oh, shit. Okay, Keith is going to the bathroom to jerk off. Okay, because Keith doesn't have a door or, like, walls.
Correct.
So Keith's going to jerk off. If he jerks off, he's going to want a cigarette. The cigarettes are on my patio. But I need to jerk off, too. He's going to catch me jerking off. So I got to go make sure he has I got to give him the cigarettes while I know he's jerking off in the bathroom so I can go jerk off and he doesn't catch me.
It's like Ocean's 13 of masturbation.
Yeah. And then we go out to the front porch just 30 minutes later and we're like, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
Well, that's you guys know each other's.
It was some real gift of the Magi shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it for the mailbag. I have one more thing we need to touch on, and then we'll wrap up and get out of here.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah, so just to catch you up on this. Tom, when he was a kid, got accepted to a school, or didn't get accepted, but he applied to a school. Shut up, listen. He applied to a school called the Van Damme Academy in Orange County.
Yeah.
Now, he was convinced, he says that he was told that it was founded by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, my God. I knew you were going to say that, Keith.
And here's the thing. We told him no. We told him there's no way that's true. We Googled it. There was no information.
There's no link at all.
Yeah, and he's insistent. He won't believe us. He won't believe anybody we've asked. He won't believe common sense. So, I'd like to read a series of emails.
Wait.
Hang on a second. I got to find this fucking thing.
Are they in Dutch?
Oh, fuck.
All right, so I sent this to the Van Damme Academy. To whom it may concern. Hello, my name is Keith Carey. I'm a comedian in Los Angeles, and I'm writing you with a very strange question. One of my co-hosts on my podcast applied years ago to the Van Damme Academy. He has been incredibly adamant that the school was founded by 80s action star Jean-Claude Van Damme. I assume this to be false, partly because the names are spelled differently, partly because there's no evidence of this connection online, and mostly because he is a profound idiot. As he refuses to believe me, my colleagues, or common sense, I'm asking that you please just send me back a quick email confirming that the Van Damme Academy was not in fact founded by Jean-Claude Van Damme, star of Bloodsport, Street Fighter the movie, and Bloodsport 2. Thank you for your time and thank you for your assistance in both preserving your school's reputation and making my friend look like a dum-dum. I received the following email from the Van Damme Academy. Hi, Keith. Jean-Claude Van Damme did not establish the Van Damme Academy. It was founded by educator Lisa Van Damme. But it occurred to me Tom Goss may in fact be, how did you put it, a profound idiot. So we've settled the Van Damme Academy.
All right,
That's like a
proof.
diploma.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's better than getting into the school. You've been called dumb by this school twice now.
Yeah.
they sure have.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to get that up there. Steve, thank you so much for coming in.
No
man.
problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
Where can they find you online?
At Steve Rannazzisi, SteveRannazzisi.com.
Nice. You have a new podcast, right?
A new podcast called Hear Me This Book. Yes, that's right.
Nice.
It's episode 30 coming out. So
A
it's
couple
on
guys
all
from Mean Boys have been
things.
on there. Go check it. I'll put the link to that in the show notes so people can just pop right over.
Perfect. Thank you.
And you're going to get all of our, dark net
Yeah.
activists.
All Death to the Filth is coming, baby.
Yeah, Guy Fawkes wearing mask dudes.
You can follow me at Keith Tells Jokes on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that shit.
Oh, GasGas6, Instagram,
Yeah,
Twitter.
Connor McSpadden, Mean Boys live shows. We'll plug those in the intro that you probably skipped over. But yeah, I think that's it.
Fuck everything. God is dead. Have yourself a merry 9/11. Make the skyline gray. If your Steve Ground Zero was 10 miles away.
See crazy shit and then crazy shit. Shit and then crazy, 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 shit and then crazy.